Hey fellow Trek Chatters, I'm Pit Trekkie and welcome to another episode of Pittsburgh's Trek Chat. Well, today is actually going to be the third episode in my review of some of the new Playmates toys, action figures, and accessories. Today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be reviewing and opening and reviewing the new 2022 Classic Star Trek Classic Phaser Type 2. Let's see how it works, what the lights are like, and what's required of it. So let's go ahead and let's get the box open and go ahead and review the product. All right. This little flap here. Okay. Here's what it looks like as you take it out of the box. Okay. Got some directions here we'll go over in just a minute. Alright, so the phaser comes upside down in the box so that you can play with the handle from the outside of the box and try it. So let's get it out here. It looks like it's not attached to any cords or anything, it's just in the plastic itself, which is nice. Pops right out very easily. Okay, well, I will say this, it looks like it's about the right size of the prop. It feels really good in the hand. Perfect for aiming. And perfect for your cosplay that you do. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, so let's try the little Type 1 phaser up here at the top. So I'm just checking the dials and see if they move or anything. They don't. Doesn't look like it comes off. So that doesn't work. There is something back here though that moves. But let's test it first. So let's see if it actually fires and it lights up. Okay, well I don't have it lighting up yet. Maybe I have to turn something on, but right now it's on overload. Okay, here's another sound. Nice phaser sound. Okay, and then it goes back through the three sounds. Okay, there's a little dial here on the upper left side here. Right now it's on off, but there's on, off, and demo. So let me see if I can move this. Okay. There we go. Okay, now when you move it to on, it starts to light up. So on the phaser overload, it actually lights up red and blinks. That's a really cool feature. Okay. See. Is it just the one sound? Huh. Well, let's find out some more. Yep. Now there's a toggle over here, okay, on the back, and that's lighting up red at the same time. All right, so I'm sure they're connected to some degree, but let's see if we can turn it. We can turn it other ways. Now it's lighting up blue. Okay. Must be another sound effect. Okay, so you just hold down the trigger and it'll stay on as long as you pull the trigger. So if you hold it in, it'll stay on. Alright, let's see if we can turn this any other way. Okay, back to red. Okay, so that real quick burst is also red. Okay. Okay, hold it in, it continues to do the firing. Okay. Okay, red, blue, red. So it's just the three settings, so you have red, blue, and red. Alright, now I'm going to turn this all the way back over to demo. So it should have it, yeah, it has the mix of everything. Okay. I'm going to turn it to off. And it literally shuts it off. I didn't know if it was just going to shut off the sounds or lights or whatever, but it literally, you put it on off, it shuts your phaser off completely, which is a really nice feature. Alright, so we'll turn it back to on here. I like the little dial here on the back. I think that's really cool and how it lights up with the different effects and the different phaser tips. Looking to see if this adjusts at all. It doesn't look like it. Looks like we got a battery pack down here inside the handle. Let's take a look at our handy dandy Playmates Toys phaser directions. Okay, it looks, yeah, so it looks like it takes 2 AA batteries. Then you have, again, it talks about the turning on the dial of the side of the phaser for off, or demo, or on for full play. And then it talks about the back knob. Turn knob on back of phaser to set to full stun, or overload modes. Blue light indicates full mode, solid red light indicates stun mode, blinking red light indicates overload mode. Alright, so here are the directions to give you a little bit of a idea of what they look like. Okay. So I think the phaser toy itself looks really good. I think it looks accurate size. It fits perfectly in the hand. I think for 25 bucks, this is a really good buy. And I'm looking forward to adding it to my prop collection from over the years. I'm really excited that Playmates is getting back into making the props again, and the ships that are going to be happening, and obviously more of the figures. It's going to be a lot of fun that we can actually put the figures and the accessories and the ships with the older stuff from the 90s. So it'll blend in very nicely. In terms of the box for the phaser, it opened very easily. I just had to cut a little strip of tape here, and I did that before the episode just to save some time. But the box is nice in the classic Star Trek phaser box, and looks very nostalgic for the way they're doing some of the old school stuff. Very nice. It's good that they had the press here that you could test it like they did back in the 90s. And the box on the back just describes the phaser itself, kind of the settings. So the light up beam emitter, the phaser power switch, the phaser setting dial. Got the Q code I still need to scan. Remember, it takes 2 AA batteries if the batteries don't work or they end up dying. All right. Got a nice little thing here about the classic phaser. So here's what it says. It says the classic phaser configuration consists of a Type 1 phaser interlocked with a Type 2 phaser body. The 2 phasers combine to create a powerful defensive weapon with minimal phase degradation. The classic phaser was standard issue to all officers in Starfleet. Designed around the Federation's policy of creating weapons for defensive purposes, this classic phaser is a prime example of early Starfleet innovation. This classic phaser's simple yet highly effective design made it one of the most reliable weapons of its time. Highly powerful with adjustable settings, the classic phaser was the paradigm for early portable defensive sidearms. So, very nice little box, nice packaging. It was $24.99 when I bought this, so 25 bucks. I think it's going to be highly worth it. At least I can store the phaser in the box too. This is very heavy duty plastic that it's sitting in. It's not junk, so it'll click back in there quite nicely without any difficulty. You just pop that sucker right back out whenever you want to use it, display it, whatever you want to do. So that's basically it for my review of the classic Star Trek Classic Phaser from the 2022 Star Trek Playmates Toys line. Let me know what you think. Did any of you guys get the phaser yet? What do you think of it? What do you think of its size, the weights, the options that it has on it? Feel free to definitely watch the video. You can please comment down below. You can follow the show on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com, type in Pittsburgh's Trek Chat in the search engine. You can also follow the show on Facebook, facebook.com /Pittsburgh's Trek Chat. You can also follow the show on Twitter at PGH Trek Chat. Looking forward to the next episode. Until then, may yous live long and prosper.